Hey guys, we're back. So, most fighters know when to tap. Others choose not to. Here's what happens when you don't tap. Enjoy.
No fighter loves defeat. And every fighter who steps into the octagon is always looking for the finish. This could come in various ways. Knockouts, submissions, or injuries. Injuries are a part of the sport.
Just wanted to make a quick video, let you guys know how I was doing. Been through a lot of things in life, and injuries is a part of being an athlete. I want to thank the UFC for getting me into one of the best doctors.
But some are sustained when fighters don't tap.
Oh my goodness, he's not going to tap. That's it. Oh my goodness, that's the win for the Joker. I think he broke his arm there.
These fighters try to get away from these dangerous positions, but end up worse than when they came to the octagon.
Oh, she's gonna break it.
Kate showing she's a world-class grappler also, but paying the ultimate price there with that one. Her arm is wrecked, Frank.
Yeah.
They have done grave harm to their bodies because of their pride and stubbornness, but only one was able to survive and secure the win. Was it all worth it?
We are proud to announce our channel has partnered with X Martial, the #1 brand in combat sports. From rash guards to shorts, streetwear, and gym equipment, X Martial has you covered. No company in the industry is doing more for the community, with $40,000 worth of gear given away in 2023 alone. X Martial also sponsors more than 300 athletes of all levels and ages, and a percentage of all sales goes back into the community via their Young Athlete Sponsorship Program. Use link in description for 10% off everything in store. And for your chance to win a $100 X Martial store voucher, leave a comment below answering this question: what year was X Martial founded?
Number 1. Tim Sylvia's snapped bone. Tim Sylvia, a heavyweight giant with a spotless 16-0 record, faced Frank Mir, a young submission artist, in 2004. Mir, despite his relative inexperience at the time, proved his steel. In just 50 seconds, he snapped the bone in Sylvia's arm while applying an armbar.
He's got an arm. Looking for the arm.
But Sylvia, fueled by an undying resolve, insisted that the referee had stopped the fight prematurely. He didn't believe he was injured. Sylvia wasn't the only one who refused to tap into Frank's submission.
He's got him out.
Number 2. Mizuto Hirota's ripped arm. In 2009, Shinya Aoki faced off against Mizuto Hirota. Aoki did more than just win. He did damage to Hirota's arm. He had his opponent pinned to the canvas, and with sheer determination, he wrenched Hirota's arm behind his back in a hammerlock.
Reverse hammerlock from man. That'd be crazy.
But Hirota refused to tap. Aoki pushed harder until Hirota's arm snapped. The referee had to step in and stop the contest. Aoki added insult to injury by flipping off his injured opponent. Hirota would not return to the cage for over 18 months as he recovered from his injury. Number 3. Antonio Nogueira's broken arm. 7 years later, young Frank Mir was now a veteran in the sport, but his ferocity didn't stop.
15 wins, 5. Ladies and gentlemen,
2 legends in the heavyweight division faced off in a highly anticipated rematch at UFC 140. After almost getting knocked out, Frank Mir locked Nogueira in a Kimura hold.
It's all Kimura to Frank Mir. Can he get the submit?
And the Brazilian legend faced a tough decision. He hesitated, trying to tough it out, but it was a costly mistake. Nogueira tapped out, but it was too late. Number 4. Renzo Gracie's twisted elbow. After ripping off the arm of Royler Gracie and making the Gracie family champion Royce Gracie quit,
He made him quit. In a significant draw.
Kazushi Sakuraba set out to collect more heads. Renzo Gracie was next to face the Gracie killer, thinking he could regain the family honor, but Sakuraba was on another frequency. In a fight at Pride 10 in 1999, Kazushi Sakuraba outsmarted the Gracie family by catching Renzo in a tight kimura and twisting it until Renzo's elbow dislocated. Despite the immense pain, Renzo refused to tap out until the referee intervened. Number 5. Miesha Tate's bent arm. Ronda Rousey and Miesha Tate had a fierce rivalry. In 2012, Tate defended her Strikeforce Women's Bantamweight Championship against Ronda Rousey. In the middle of a back-and-forth battle, Rousey applied her signature armbar.
Less than a minute remaining in the first round.
Tate, despite her arm being bent unnaturally, stubbornly refused to tap to her bitter rival. Tate screamed in pain as her arm was bent in a gruesome manner, leaving even Rousey herself looking surprised.
Tate hanging on, desperately trying to survive. Oh, she's gonna break it. Oh, it's over.
It was a test of wills, and Tate eventually had to give in. Number 6. Razak Al-Hassan's gruesome arm wreck. In 2008, Steve Cantwell, a former WEC light heavyweight champion, caught him in an armbar and twisted it until the arm snapped. Cantwell later said he didn't intend to hurt Al-Hassan, but he wasn't willing to give up the armbar, leaving Al-Hassan with only 2 choices: snap or tap. Razak was out for almost a year, but Cantwell went on to consecutively lose 5 of his fights and was later released from the UFC. Number 7. Pat Sabatini's broken arm. Reigning featherweight champion Pat Sabatini found himself in a situation where he was defending his title against James Gonzalez. After a few scrambles on the ground, Gonzalez shifted his focus to Sabatini's arm,
His shoulder went right there.
twisting it backward with all his might.
See James Gonzalez's mouth right there.
Unfortunately, his determination came at a steep price. His arm snapped.
Oh, look at the pressure on the right arm. He's gonna. Oh my God, the right arm. Oh my God, is it broken?
And Gonzalez quickly alerted the referee, who stepped in to stop the fight. He bounced back with a 6th winning streak, and he also served someone a piece of the excruciating pain he received. Number 8. Jack Hermansson's armbar. Former UFC fighter Carlos Vemola found himself in an unusual battle inside and outside the cage. In 2015, Vemola faced a 1-year prison sentence in the UK after being found guilty of running cannabis farms in the UK. Inside the cage, he was matched against Jack Hermansson for the Warrior Fight Series middleweight championship. During the first round, the Czech wrestler got ensnared in an armbar by Hermansson. It was a race against time as Vemola desperately tried to escape. But in the end, he held on just a few seconds too long, and his arm paid the price. It snapped.
Oh my goodness, that's the win for the Joker. I think he broke his arm there.
The decision not to tap proved costly, adding to Vemola's already challenging journey. Number 9. James Gonzalez tore knee. After his defeat to James Gonzalez, Pat Sabatini bounced back with 3 consecutive wins. In the bout with Jamal Emmers, a punch from Emmers wobbled Sabatini, sending him to the ground. On the ground, Emmers asserted dominance by gaining full mount multiple times. Yet Sabatini's grappling skills were evident as he defended himself and eventually found an opportunity to attempt a heel hook as Emmers got a toe hold. In the midst of the submission exchanges, Emmers refused to tap and held on to his own submission attempt until he experienced excruciating pain, grabbing his knee immediately after the referee intervened. Number 10. Mohamed Mokev's knee injury. The stage was set for UFC flyweight Mohamed Mokev, who faced Rafael Filho during the undercard of UFC 286. In one of the most shocking submissions ever witnessed in MMA, Mokev found himself in a knee bar that twisted his leg at an excruciating angle.
He's going to take his right foot and kick on the foot. Oh my God, he's bending backwards.
The natural reaction would be to tap out, but the former amateur world champion refused to yield. He endured the unbearable pain, and despite the damage to his leg, he secured a rear naked choke late in the fight.
30 seconds.
He emerged victorious, but could barely walk due to the significant damage caused by the knee bar as he partially tore his MCL. Despite Mohamed Mokev securing the win, many other fighters have gone on to throw in the towel or be sidelined for months. As much as tenacity is required in martial arts, some unnecessary risks should be avoided. Health comes first, leaving room to fight another day.